Welcome back, Stump Wrestling fam. Boy, we got another one for you guys today. Supercard, the Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor pay-per-view is going to happen on the 23rd of July, this coming Saturday. Myself and WrestleDrop thought we'd take the time out of our day to give you our predictions because there's only 5 good matches happening that day. So sit back, relax, and without further ado, let's get straight to it. All right, so up first, we got Mercedes Martinez versus Serena Deeb for the undisputed Ring of Honor's Women's World Championship. What are we saying about that one?
It's interesting. I don't know who's gonna win. I really can't tell. I'm thinking Serena Deeb's gonna win because I think she'll be on AEW TV more, so it'll be a good way to promote ROH. But I really don't know who's gonna win. I can't tell with that one. I don't know what you think. I think it's gonna be a good match either way.
It's the only women's match on the card, so I damn well say it's actually going to be nice. It's going to be a good match.
I also got Serena Deeb for this one. Like you said, Tony Khan would want an AEW star representing the brand, representing Ring of Honor, and trying to get more exposure for it.
And she's a big enough and well-respected enough name to do it as well, I think.
Plus, Mercedes Martinez had that match with Yana Purrazzo to unify the women's world title, say 3-4 months ago. So,
and we haven't seen her since, have we?
I don't think so.
I don't think she's been on once.
Are you sure about that?
So yeah, Serena Deeb's winning.
All right, Serena Deeb for the dub. Next match, we got Samoa Joe is going to be defending his Ring of Honor World Television Championship versus Jay Lethal. What are we saying about that? What did we say?
I think Joe's winning. Or I hope Joe's winning. Or could we see Joe lose and then Samoa Joe go for the actual World Heavyweight Championship? The Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship. Or do we see Joe lose and then do more AEW stuff? But
it would definitely be interesting to see what happens. Plus, Jay Lethal and Joe are both Ring of Honor royalty, mainly Lethal, because he's got the accomplishments for it, and one better way to add a world television title to your resume. So
who do you think?
Like you said, both these guys are on the AEW or in the AEW division right now, and they're killing it. So I'd say Samoa Joe would retain.
You think so?
And Jay Lethal will still be roaming around doing whatever.
In the bigger picture, I think Samoa Joe will win because I think a lot of the big names are going to win the titles so that they can promote ROH more or keep the title, win or keep the titles. In Samoa Joe's case, retain. All of these matches look like they're going to be bangers. All of them.
Again, only 5 matches. What could go wrong? All right. Next match, we got Daniel Garcia will be taking on Wheeler Yuta for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship in a pure wrestling rules match. Okay, I'm going to get this out the way. I don't really know much about a pure wrestling rules match in Ring of Honor, so...
Yeah, I got no idea what it is.
But I will say this. Wheeler Yuta has been on an incredible roll as of late, especially with his allegiance in the Blackpool Combat Club. And what better way to continue this fine role, you might say, by retaining the Pure Championship by defeating Daniel Garcia.
But in saying that, do you want Yuta to win? Because I know you're a Garcia fanboy.
Personally, I'm not a fan of Wheeler Yuta, but I don't think Daniel Garcia is going to win this one.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think by the end of it, I don't want to say who my last pick is, but I think the Blackpool Combat Club is going to have a lot of gold around their waist by the end of it.
Next match, it's going to be a classic tag team match. FTR versus the Briscoe Brothers in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. This is the second time this year they're going up against each other.
First one
And
was
the first time was in April.
WrestleMania weekend. Yeah.
And the Briscoe Brothers defeated FTR. Okay, so I'm definitely thinking no team is going to win, is going to go for a clean sweep, 2-0. No team. They're each going to have one fall each, and then the decider. The first team I think will get the first fall will be FTR. And then the second will be the Briscoes. Then there's going to be a tie. Then there's going to be a decider. So it's 1-1. I say FTR are going to retain.
I say FTR.
Because they've been on a roll late.
They've been on a roll.
They've got 7-star FTR. They've got the belt. They've got 3 belts, and they just need one more tag titles in them.
The way I look at it is if they're not going for the AEW titles like they aren't right now, they got to hold the ROH titles for that time being. That's the way I look at it. They got to hold some sort of big title in America. That's the way I look at it. So it's either the ROH or the AEWs. And as we know right now, they're not going for the AEW titles, so I think they're going to retain. I think they're definitely going to retain. And plus,
FTR.
the Briscoes won the first match. So FTR winning this match, it evens it out.
Plus, 2022 has been the year of FTR.
Exactly.
Nobody can take that away from them. And nobody can take away the fact that the Briscoes are 12-time ROH Tag Team Champs. It's not going to hurt them if they lose this one.
12 times. It's actually 12.
Yes.
That's crazy. I didn't realize it was 12 times.
It's amazing what being in the Indies does.
It's just going to kill FTR's momentum if they lose, so they're winning.
All right. And for the main event of the evening, we've got the newest member of the Blackpool Combat Club, Claudio Castagnoli, a.k.a. Cesaro for some WWE fans, versus Jonathan Gresham for the undisputed Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship. Ooh, this one should be interesting. So,
I'm saying Claudio's winning. Claudio, they're not going to put him in a title match so soon, or at least I hope not, so soon and then lose. Especially the ROH title.
Yeah, because no ways can you have the Claudio momentum just be extinguished like that. You cannot do that.
Yeah, that's what they did That's what they did with Bryan Danielson, where they brought him in, put him in title matches. He lost them, then his momentum died off. To be honest, so they can't do the same with Claudio. They can't. They really can't.
But we also have to take into consideration the fact that Jonathan Gresham has just recently turned heel, and he's the heel in this match. So I'm guessing he might do some heel tactics to retain the Ring of Honor World title.
I just think the Blackpool Combat Club is going to be wearing all the gold. That's what I think. John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, all with gold around their waists. That's what I think.
Yeah, for the moment until CM Punk returns.
Yeah.
We'll talk about come a later day. But hey.
So who do you say?
But I love what.
It sounds like you're on the fence here.
Man, I am.
And we don't accept that. You gotta choose a side.
The one thing, the negatives that I have surrounding Jonathan Gresham is how AEW have booked him as a heel, really, because I just find that I'm not caring as much as I'm supposed to, or if I'm supposed to hate him or whatever. I just don't see it.
I think if they were going to turn him heel like they did, they should have done it a lot earlier, and we should have seen him on, for instance, AEW TV, or we should have seen him around more on TV if they were going to really turn him heel and actually have something with him. But with him turning heel a couple of weeks ago and facing Claudio, who's just come to AEW and ROH, I think Claudio's winning.
Oh, this one. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Claudio is gonna win, but don't be surprised if Jonathan Gresham does use some heel tactics and retains the title. So I'm 50-50 on this one. I really am.
I think it's gonna be a good match, a very good match.
And it definitely will be.
So what do you think match of the night is gonna be? FTR Briscoes, Claudio Gresham.
FTR versus Briscoes. Simple.
But do you not think that it might not live up to that match in Impact? Because that match in Impact was good. So do you not think a new match like Claudio and Gresham would be better? Once you watch the whole thing. Yeah.
It would definitely surprise me. But I know they can have a good match, but if it's gonna have me at like the edge of my seat type of good match, then I'd say I'm not in doubts that they're gonna have a great match. I'm in no doubts whatsoever. But if we're talking based on in-ring chemistry together, I'd say FTR versus the Briscoes has the potential to be match of the night.
I agree. I was just playing devil's advocate. It's definitely gonna be FTR Briscoes. That's all. Simple as that.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
anyways, guys, that is it for today. Those were our Death Before Dishonor predictions. Let us know in the comments which match you're the most hyped for and who's going to win each and every single match. Until then, we will see you guys in a later video. Peace. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap on that bell icon. So without further ado, we will see you guys later. Peace.
Peace.